Have you ever laid down at night with a heart full of thoughts, only to realize that your body is ready for rest but your soul is still holding on? If that's where you find yourself now, know that this is a sacred moment, a pause between the noise of the day and the stillness of the night, where God gently meets you. You are not alone in the dark. God is here, right now. His eyes are on you. His heart is for you. And even while the world slows and quiets, heaven leans close, and the presence of the Holy Spirit hovers over you like a soft whisper, like the quiet breath of love. This is your invitation not to fight sleep, not to force stillness, but to enter into it like stepping into the arms of a Father who has always known how to carry you. You don't have to do anything right now. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to be strong or brave or productive. You are already held. You are already seen. As this prayer flows, allow it to cover you. Let the words gently wash away the weight of the day, the pressure of thoughts, the questions left unanswered. You don't need to strive. You only need to surrender. So breathe slowly. Let your shoulders drop. Let your body begin to soften under the presence of peace. And as you listen, may the Lord begin to calm your heart. May His Spirit begin to still the waters within you. For you are safe here. You are seen here. You are loved beyond measure. Welcome this holy silence. It is not empty. It is full of His nearness. And as you prepare to rest, remember, God never sleeps. He watches over you. He surrounds you. And tonight, He is ready to give you peace. There is a peace that the world cannot give. It is not found in the absence of noise or in the solving of every problem. It is found in a person in the steady, faithful heart of God. As you lie down now, gently turning your attention toward Him, let your soul remember who He is. He is not far off. He is not unmoved by your burdens. He is near to the brokenhearted. He is close to the weary. And tonight, He is here with you. Think of His peace not as something you must chase, but something He is already offering. He does not withhold it. He does not give as the world gives. His peace flows like a river deep, steady, unhurried. It moves through the chaos and quiets it. It moves through the worry and overrides it. His peace is stronger than the noise. It is a promise, not a possibility. You might be carrying tension from the day, moments that were rushed, words that felt sharp, decisions that are still lingering in your mind. You don't need to bring those into your sleep. God invites you to release them into His hands. He can hold what you cannot. He is not overwhelmed. You are not alone. In the stillness of this night, reflect on the kind of peace only God can provide. Peace that doesn't depend on understanding every outcome. Peace that exists even in unanswered prayers. Peace that is rooted in the truth that He is in control and He is good. This peace is not surface level. It reaches down into your core, grounding you, steadying you, anchoring your heart in the midst of uncertainty. Let this truth settle deep in your spirit. God is not just peaceful, He is your peace. He doesn't send peace from afar. He brings it with Him. When He draws near, fear must back away. When He speaks, storms are silenced. When He holds you, you are safe. Picture yourself now resting under His care. Imagine His presence surrounding you like a gentle blanket, wrapping around your mind and heart. Every part of you that feels restless can be quieted by His nearness. Every thought that spins in your head can be laid down at His feet. Let Him be your hiding place. Let Him be your stillness. You don't need to do anything to earn this peace. You don't have to prove your worth or your faith. God delights to give peace to His children. He desires rest for your soul. He welcomes you into stillness. So breathe again, a little slower, a little deeper. Let your mind begin to soften. Let your heart open to the possibility that tonight you can sleep in complete peace, not because everything is fixed, but because the one who holds the universe is holding you too. You are safe, you are seen, you are loved, and in his presence, you are at peace. The day has come and gone, with all of its moments both gentle and heavy. Some things were beautiful, others were messy. Some conversations brought light, while others may have left lingering thoughts. And now, as the world winds down and night has drawn its quiet curtain, this is the time to release everything into God's hands. You do not need to carry it any longer. The weight of what was said, the pressure of what wasn't done, the thoughts that follow you even into the silent scene of it belongs in your arms tonight. Let the day return to God, who is with you in every part of it. Let him gather it like loose threads and weave it into something whole. He is able, he is strong. He sees the full picture, not just the fragments you hold. Even in the moments that felt out of control, God was not absent. He was working, unseen, beneath the surface. He was guiding, even when you didn't feel it. He was listening, even when you couldn't speak. And now, he invites you to let it go. You don't have to make sense of everything before you sleep. You don't need answers right now. The Father is not asking for perfection. He's asking for trust. Trust enough to release. Trust enough to breathe. Trust enough to place it all into his hands and walk into rest empty but safe. Let the worries that try to cling to you now fall away. Speak them to the Lord, silently or aloud, and then imagine placing them at his feet. Picture his strong hands receiving them, never overwhelmed, never tired. He is not burdened by your burdens. He welcomes them. He carries them so you don't have to. There may be things you wish you'd done differently. That's okay. God's mercy covers even your regrets. His love does not waver with your performance. He saw your heart through it all. And as the night embraces you, his grace is more than enough to hold everything together. His grace rewrites the day. His grace is still working, even now. If something still feels unresolved, know this. You don't need resolution to rest. You only need a faithful God, and that's who you have. He has never failed you. He will not start tonight. He is already watching over you, already tending to the things you cannot. So release it now. The conversations, the thoughts, the fears, the tasks unfinished, the questions are unanswered. Let your spirit exhale. Let your soul be still. God is not waiting for you to fix it all. He's waiting for you to trust him with it. You are safe to sleep. The day is no longer yours to carry. It belongs to him now, and his hands are more than capable. Rest in that truth. Rest in his arms. He's got you, and he's got the day behind you. The day has come and gone, with all of its moments both gentle and heavy. Some things were beautiful, others were messy. Some conversations brought light, while others may have left lingering thoughts. And now, as the world winds down and night has drawn its quiet curtain, this is the time to release everything into God's hands. You do not need to carry it any longer. The weight of what was said, the pressure of what wasn't done, the thoughts that follow you even into the silent scene of it belongs in your arms tonight. Let the day return to God, who is with you in every part of it. Let him gather it like loose threads and weave it into something whole. He is able, he is strong. He sees the full picture, not just the fragments you hold. Even in the moments that felt out of control, God was not absent. He was working, unseen, beneath the surface. He was guiding, even when you didn't feel it. He was listening, even when you couldn't speak. And now, he invites you to let it go. You don't have to make sense of everything before you sleep. You don't need answers right now. The Father is not asking for perfection. He's asking for trust. Trust enough to release. Trust enough to breathe. Trust enough to place it all into His hands and walk into rest empty but safe. Let the worries that try to cling to you now fall away. Speak them to the Lord, silently or aloud, and then imagine placing them at His feet. Picture His strong hands receiving them, never overwhelmed, never tired. He is not burdened by your burdens. He welcomes them. He carries them so you don't have to. There may be things you wish you'd done differently. That's okay. God's mercy covers even your regrets. His love does not waver with your performance. He saw your heart through it all. And as the night embraces you, His grace is more than enough to hold everything together. His grace rewrites the day. His grace is still working, even now. If something still feels unresolved, know this: you don't need resolution to rest. You only need a faithful God, and that's who you have. He has never failed you. He will not start tonight. He is already watching over you, already tending to the things you cannot. So release it now. The conversations, the thoughts, the fears, the tasks unfinished, the questions are unanswered. Let your spirit exhale. Let your soul be still. God is not waiting for you to fix it all. He's waiting for you to trust Him with it. You are safe to sleep. The day is no longer yours to carry. It belongs to Him now, and His hands are more than capable. Rest in that truth. Rest in His arms. He's got you, and He's got the day behind you. As night settles in, there is a quiet invitation whispered over your heart, an invitation to trust. Not just to trust that morning will come or that sleep will eventually arrive, but to trust the promises of a faithful God who never fails. He has not promised that life will always be easy or predictable, but He has promised that He will be with you. He has promised rest for the weary, peace for the anxious, and hope for the discouraged. And those promises are for you, right now, in this very moment. It may be hard to let go. Thoughts from the day might still be clinging to your mind, what you said, what was left undone, what might be waiting for you tomorrow. But God sees the weight you carry. He is not asking you to pretend it's not there. He is asking you to place it in His hands, to release control and let Him carry what is too heavy for you. He has promised that His yoke is easy and His burden is light, and that when you come to Him, He will give you rest. There is rest not just for your body, but for your soul. Rest that comes from knowing you are not walking alone. Rest that is rooted in trust. Trust that God is working, even in the quiet. Trust that He sees what you cannot and is shaping things in ways you don't yet understand. Trust that even in the waiting, even in the silence, He remains good. His promises are not fragile. They do not fade with the sunset. They are steady through every hour of the night. The Scriptures are filled with God's assurances of rest. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest, Jesus says in Matthew. In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. David sings in the Psalms. These aren't just poetic words. They are declarations of God's character. They are promises you can cling to when the noise in your head won't quiet and when fear tries to slip in unnoticed. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. The God who never sleeps is watching over you. He guards your soul with more care than you can comprehend. And tonight, He is inviting you to rest in that truth, to trust that what He has spoken, He will fulfill. You don't have to know the outcome. You only need to trust the one who holds the outcome in His hands. So let yourself begin to let go. Let your grip loosen. Let the worries settle. Trust is not a feeling you have to muster. It is a choice you can make even now with tired eyes and a full heart. Choose to trust. Choose to believe. And as you do, may the promises of God wrap around you like a quiet song, guiding you into deep and holy rest. In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. These words from Psalm 4 to 8 are more than just a verse. They are a quiet, steady promise, a whisper from God's heart to yours. As you listen to them now, let them settle over you like the hush of nightfall. Let them become more than words. Let them become the truth. Let them become rest. Peace is not the absence of trouble. It is the presence of the Lord. It is knowing that even though darkness covers the world outside, light surrounds your soul because God is with you. You are not left to face the night alone. The one who never sleeps, who never grows tired, who never looks away, is watching over you. You are covered. You are guarded. You are safe. Maybe tonight your mind feels cluttered, thoughts trying to resolve things beyond your control. Maybe your heart aches from something left undone, or a heaviness you can't quite name. But right now, there is no need to carry any of that into your sleep, because the Lord is here. And where He is, peace is also. Where He is, you can rest. These are not just poetic words. This is a divine reality. God Himself gives sleep to those He loves, not restless tossing, not shallow, interrupted hours, but deep, healing rest. Sleep that wraps around your spirit and brings comfort. Sleep that heals, that restores, that renews. Imagine the Lord standing at the door of your heart tonight, gently saying, "You can lie down now. You can let go. I'm here. I'm keeping watch. Nothing will come near you without passing through me first." His voice is not harsh, it is tender, firm with love, strong with protection. There is a kind of sleep that is holy, not just physical but spiritual, a surrendering kind of rest that says, "God, I trust you with what I cannot control." That kind of sleep begins with faith, and faith grows in the quiet, in the moments when we lay everything down and choose to believe He is who He says. He is our refuge, our rock, our defender. So let go now, not because you're ignoring reality, but because you're placing it in better hands. Let go of every concern, every whisper of fear, every voice that tries to keep you awake. And in exchange, take hold of peace, the kind that lets you breathe freely, the kind that lets your body unwind, the kind that says, "I am safe, not because of what I see, but because of who is watching over me." As you rest tonight, repeat this in your heart if you need to. "In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety." Let this be your song in the silence. Let this be your rest. "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you." These were the words Jesus spoke to His disciples before He faced the cross, before the storm of betrayal and pain broke over His life. And still, He spoke peace. Not just any peace, not the fragile kind the world offers, but His own peace, the kind that stands strong in the middle of sorrow, that does not break under pressure, that does not disappear in the dark. As you lie here, in this quiet space, let those words echo over your heart. "My peace I give to you." It is a gift. You do not need to earn it, fight for it, or manufacture it. It is already extended to you, freely, tenderly, from the heart of Jesus. You may feel like your heart is restless, like your mind is too full of concerns to slow down. But even now, His peace is here. Not because the day went smoothly, not because you feel strong, but because He is faithful and His promise still stands. Jesus says, "I do not give to you as the world gives." The world gives peace that is based on circumstances. When things are good, peace feels possible. But when the unknown rises up, when plans unravel, that kind of peace disappears. Christ's peace is different. It stays. It remains. It comes from a place that cannot be shaken, from the heart of the one who overcame the world. Tonight, as you listen and breathe, you are being invited into that peace. It's not a vague feeling, not just a passing calm. It is the presence of Jesus himself, wrapping around you, entering into your thoughts and your body and your soul. He is not asking you to fix anything first. He is not waiting for you to have the right words. He simply says, "Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." Let those words be your resting place. Let them push out the noise and the heaviness. You don't have to understand every detail of what's next. You don't have to solve anything tonight. You are being invited to lay it down, to trade your tension for trust. Jesus is the anchor that holds, even when the waves rise. He is the steady hand that lifts you, even when your strength is gone. He is the voice that says, "Peace, be still." If you've been searching for stillness, for assurance, for a safe place to rest, you found it here not because of these words, but because he is near. His peace is real. It's working right now, softening your heart, quieting your thoughts, drawing you near to the one who loves you completely. Let yourself be held. Let your mind unclench. Let your soul breathe. His peace is not temporary. His peace is not uncertain. His peace is for you, right here, right now, and it will not leave. It will carry you into rest, into healing, into sleep that is wrapped in his love. You are safe in his peace. Lord, tonight, I come before you with a heart that desires stillness and a mind that longs for quiet. There has been so much activity, so many thoughts swirling throughout the day, but now I am here with you. I ask you, Father, to calm the noise within me. I know that you are not a God of confusion or restlessness, but of peace, and I open myself now to receive that peace from you. Gently, softly, speak over the racing of my mind. Speak peace into every unsettled corner. Let your voice be louder than my worries, and your presence stronger than my distractions. Sometimes my thoughts feel like waves, crashing without end worries about tomorrow, regrets from today, fears that try to whisper lies in the quiet moments. But I choose now to lift every one of them to you. I bring them into the light of your truth, where fear has no hold and anxiety has no voice. You said to cast all my cares on you because you care for me. So here I am, Lord, doing just that. I am laying them down, one by one, in trust that you will carry them for me. You see the thoughts that I cannot control. You know the patterns that play over and over again in my mind. You understand the fears I don't even speak out loud. And still, you are gentle with me. Still, you draw near. You are not impatient with my process. You don't turn away from my struggle. Instead, you come closer. You whisper, "Peace, be still." You speak rest over the restless places. You hold my thoughts in your hands and bring order to my chaos. As I lie here tonight, I invite you into my mind. Let every anxious pathway be rerouted toward trust. Let every fearful thought be replaced with your promises. Where confusion has tried to take root, plant clarity instead. Where heaviness has rested, pour out your lightness. Where tension remains, let there now be release. I surrender control, Lord. I don't need to have every answer tonight. I don't need to see the full picture. I don't have to fix everything before sleep comes. You are already working, already moving on my behalf, even in the hours when my eyes are closed. So I will not worry. I will not cling to what only you can handle. I will rest. I will let go. Let my mind become still now. Let it rest like calm waters under your gaze. Let it dwell on your goodness, not my fears, on your truth, not the enemy's lies. Fill me with your perfect peace that guards my mind and heart. And as I drift towards sleep, let my final thoughts be of you, faithful, kind, ever present, my shepherd, my peace, my cover. Thank you, Lord, for the gift of stillness. I receive it now, and I rest in you. Father, in this quiet moment, I come before you with every piece of my heart. You know what I carry. You know the feelings I haven't spoken aloud, the weight I've tried to manage on my own. You see it all, the pain I've buried deep, the thoughts that trouble my rest, the wounds that haven't yet healed. And tonight, I don't want to hide them. I lay them before you now. You are the healer of broken hearts. You are gentle with those who are hurting. You don't rush the process of healing, but you also don't leave us in our pain. You sit with us, comfort us, and slowly restore us. And so I invite you into these emotions I carry, the sadness that lingers, the disappointment that stings, the fear that keeps whispering in the dark. You are not afraid of any of it. You welcome me just as I am. Lord, for every place inside of me that feels raw or aching, I ask for your touch. I ask for your peace to fill the cracks, for your love to pour into the hollow spaces, for your light to reach even the corners that I've kept hidden for so long. You see me fully, and still you stay. Still you call me beloved. I pray now for the pain that comes from what was lost, the relationships, the dreams, the seasons that ended too soon. Help me grieve what needs to be grieved, but not carry it like a chain. Help me feel what I need to feel, but not be trapped by it. I trust you to be my healer. You restore what is broken. You bring beauty from ashes. I don't know how, but I know you do. I release resentment, Lord. I release the words that wounded me, the moments that made me feel small. I choose to forgive, not because it was okay, but because I want to be free. I choose to give that pain to you, because you are the only one strong enough to carry it. I release control over the parts of my story I don't understand yet. I release the pressure to make sense of everything. I choose peace instead. And for the part of me that still feels tender, still feels anxious, still feels tired, I ask for comfort. Let your spirit be a soothing presence over my soul. Let your love be the balm that calms every storm. Wrap me in your nearness. Whisper over me the truth that I am not damaged. I am not forgotten. I am not alone. I am loved deeply by you. So here I am, Lord. I am not pretending tonight. I need healing. I need peace. And I trust you to meet me right here. I will rest in the knowledge that even while I sleep, you are doing the work I cannot do. You are making me whole. Lord, I come before you tonight, knowing that you care not only for my soul, but for my body as well. You created every part of me with love and intention. You know when I rise and when I lie down. You understand the tension I carry, the tightness in my shoulders, the heaviness in my chest. You see the fatigue that runs deep, the kind that rest alone cannot always cure. And so I bring my body to you now, in full surrender, asking for your peace to touch every fiber of my being. Father, breathe calm into my muscles. Let the weight I've carried throughout the day begin to melt away under your hand. Relax the areas where stress has taken root. Release the pressure that lingers behind my eyes. Soften the jaw that has been clenched, the fists that have been tight. Ease the back that has held too much, the neck that has tried to bear the strain. You are the one who made my frame, and you know exactly what it needs to rest. I invite your spirit to move gently through my body from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet. Let there be release. Let there be stillness. Let there be healing where there has been strain, renewal where there has been exhaustion. Lord, I pray that even now, your presence would begin to bring restoration to tired muscles, to sore joints, to nerves that have been overstimulated. Let my breathing slow and deepen. Let my heart settle into a rhythm of peace. You, God, are not distant from my physical needs. You are my healer, my comforter, my rest giver. In your hands, I am safe. In your presence, I am soothed. I lay down every demand I have placed on my body, every expectation to keep pushing, to stay strong, to keep moving when I needed to stop. I lay down the pressure to be productive, even in rest. I receive your invitation to simply be. As I lie here, I ask you to wrap me in your comfort. Let your presence be like warm light flowing over me. Let it sink deep into my bones and calm my nervous system. Touch the parts of me that ache not just with pain, but with the need to be held, to be nurtured, to be cared for. You are the good shepherd, and I am the sheep. You watch through the night. I shall not want. Tonight, Lord, I ask for deep, uninterrupted sleep. Sleep that renews, sleep that heals, sleep that restores. May I wake up tomorrow not just rested, but revived. And until that moment, may every part of me rest in the knowledge that I am completely known, completely loved, and completely safe in you. Lord, as the night wraps its quiet arms around this moment, I come to you with a heart that longs for your protection, not just over my body as I sleep, but over every part of who I am, my thoughts, my emotions, my dreams, and the atmosphere around me. You are my refuge, my hiding place, my strong tower. You are the one who neither slumbers nor sleeps, the God who watches over me even in the hours when I am most vulnerable. And so tonight, I rest not in my own strength or awareness, but in the assurance that you are covering me completely. I ask, Father, that you would stretch out your hand over this room. Let no fear enter here. Let no shadow of darkness or disturbance take hold. Let your peace settle over every corner, like a soft, holy covering that guards against anything not from you. Set your angels around this space, standing watch as I close my eyes. Let their presence be strong and invisible, a quiet shield that keeps all harm at bay. Protect not only my body, Lord, but also my mind. I pray against intrusive thoughts and nightmares, against restless sleep or waking anxiety. I ask that you would fill this night with your presence so completely that my dreams would be touched by heaven. If you choose to speak to me as I sleep, let your words be gentle and clear. If you choose to simply hold me in silence, let that be enough. I trust you with the things I cannot see. I trust you with what lies beyond my understanding. I trust that while I sleep, you are still working, ordering my steps, healing what's broken, providing what's needed, guarding what matters most. You are a shield around me, and because of you, I will not be afraid. Cover my home, Lord. Let peace rest upon every room, every hallway, every doorway. Let your spirit dwell here, not just tonight, but always. Let no harm come near this place. Let no spiritual darkness take root. Cleanse this space with your light and your love. Let your presence be thick and undeniable. If my heart has carried fear today, lift it from me now. If I've been anxious or burdened, let it fall off me like a heavy coat dropped to the floor. I don't need to carry what you are willing to take. I don't need to fear what you have already defeated. So tonight, I let go. I let go of trying to protect myself. I let go of imagining what might go wrong. I let go of fear, and I hold on to you instead. You are my protector. You are my covering. You are my peace in the dark. I rest under your watchful eye. I sleep in the shelter of your wings, and I trust that as the night passes, I am safe, completely, wholly, lovingly safe. You've tried to carry so much today. Some of it was visible, easily explained, and shared with others. But some of it was hidden, silent weight you bore alone, unsure if anyone would understand or even notice. Now, in this quiet hour, you don't have to carry it anymore. You don't have to be the one holding everything together. God is here, and He's ready to take it from you. He's inviting you to surrender not as a sign of weakness, but as a gift of trust. Surrender is not defeat. It is the quiet courage to say, God, I can't, but I know you can. It is the release of tension, the unclenching of fists, the opening of the heart. It is where striving ends and rest begins. Right now, God is not asking you to solve everything. He's not expecting you to have all the answers. He's simply asking for your heart, your honest, unguarded heart. He longs to hold what's heavy, to lift what has been wearing you down. Close your eyes and picture laying every concern before Him, the decisions weighing on your mind, the relationships that feel uncertain, the dreams that haven't come to pass, the pain that lingers even when you try to forget. You can lay them all at His feet. You don't have to fix them before you sleep. You only have to give them to the One who is already working in ways you cannot see. There's freedom in surrender, the kind that brings a deep sigh of relief, a lightness in the soul. Because when you hand over control to God, you're placing your life in the most trustworthy hands. He doesn't overlook a single detail. He doesn't forget your needs. He knows the path ahead, even when you don't, and His plans for you are good. Surrender is a daily rhythm, but tonight, let it begin with a simple prayer. Lord, I give you what I can't carry. I release what is too heavy. I trust you to be enough for me. You are not abandoning responsibility. You are choosing faith over fear, trust over tension, and God meets you there. He always meets you where you are, not where you think you should be. Even in sleep, God is working. He never rests, never slumbers. While you surrender and close your eyes, His eyes are on you. While you release control, He is setting things in motion, aligning hearts, opening doors, softening places you cannot reach. You don't have to worry about what tomorrow brings. God is already there. So take one more breath. Let your shoulders drop. Let your spirit settle. You are not in control, and that is not a threat, it's a gift. Because the one who is in control loves you more deeply than you can imagine. And tonight, that is enough. Let go and let God hold you. As you prepare to rest, take a moment to lift your home, your family, and your loved ones into the hands of God. The Lord is not only your peace, He is the peace that fills every corner of the place you dwell. Tonight, this space, this room, this home becomes sacred ground, not because it is perfect, but because God is here. He is the peace that enters through closed doors, that settles over every room like a quiet light, that guards every person under this roof without sleep or slumber. Speak peace, even now, over the walls around you. Whisper blessings into the air, believing that God is listening, that His Spirit is moving. May the atmosphere be soaked with His presence. May every burden that lingers in the hearts of those you love be lifted. May every shadow of fear be replaced with calm. May the home be filled with laughter again, even if it's silent for now. May love begin to rise again like morning light. As you lie still, remember that your prayers do not go unheard. God hears you when you intercede for your children, your spouse, your parents, your friends. There is not a name you can whisper that He does not recognize. There is not a soul you love that He does not see. The same peace you long for tonight, He is ready to extend to every person you care about. Let there be peace where there has been tension. Let there be restoration where there has been hurt. Let forgiveness begin to flow where words once broke connection. In the quiet of this hour, the Lord is working. He is softening hearts. He is healing memories. He is writing new stories, even while the night wraps the world in darkness. His light never dims. His watch never ends. Picture your family now, each one resting, each one under the covering of God's grace. Speak over them. May they be protected tonight. May they be refreshed. May they wake with a sense of peace they did not have before. May their dreams be touched by heaven. May their hearts be held gently in the hand of the one who loves them even more than you do. Declare this space a place of safety, not just physical safety, but emotional and spiritual rest. Invite the Holy Spirit to take full authority here. Let him reign over every corner, every room, every soul. There is no fear in love, and his perfect love casts out fear. Now breathe again, slowly. Let every breath be a declaration. This home is blessed. This family is covered. This night is holy, not because of what we have done, but because of who God is. He is at peace, and his peace is here. Fear is a quiet visitor that often slips in at night, whispering worries about tomorrow, reminding you of what you can't control, replaying what went wrong and casting shadows on what could be. But tonight is not a night for fear. Tonight is a night to take every thought captive and bring it before the throne of the living God. The God who has not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound, steady, unshaken mind. You do not have to agree with fear. It may knock, but you don't have to answer. It may speak, but you do not have to listen. Fear is not your companion. It is not your guide. It is not your future. It has no place in the room where God's Spirit dwells, and God's Spirit is with you right now. He is not far off in the heavens. He is here, nearer than breath, watching over you, fighting for your peace. Whatever has caused your heart to race, whatever thoughts have tightened your chest or stirred your sleep, lay them down now, one by one. Speak to your soul. I will not fear. The Lord is with me. When fear rises, you can remind it of who your Father is. He is the light that shines in every darkness. He is the defender who does not sleep. He is the shepherd who guards his sheep through every shadow. There is power in agreement. And too often, fear gains its foothold not through force, but through silent agreement, when we believe the lie that we are alone, or that the worst will happen, or that peace is out of reach. But tonight, you break that agreement. You renounce the lie. You refuse to entertain it. And instead, you enter into a greater truth, that God is for you, and if he is for you, who can be against you? Speak peace over yourself, not the shallow kind, but the peace that comes from knowing you are held by hands that never fail. You don't need to see the outcome to rest in God's presence. You don't need to understand the future to feel his peace now. Let your spirit say yes to the truth, that you are safe, that God is in control, that fear has no authority here. You are not your anxious thoughts. You are not your worst fears. You are a child of the King, and his banner over you is love, not fear. You are protected, surrounded, watched over, loved beyond measure. And tonight, fear has no power here, not in this moment, not in this room, not in this heart. Let peace flow in now, deeper than the fear ever reached. Let the presence of God settle over you like calm rain. As you rest, know that you are not only safe, you are free, free from fear, free to sleep, free to trust the one who never sleeps. Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. In this quiet hour, as the world slips into rest, I invite you to draw near, not with noise, not with urgency, but with the gentle presence you so often bring. Come like a breeze at the close of a long day. Come like the hush that settles over the waters when the storm has passed. Bring stillness not only to the space around me, but to the space within me. You know the thoughts that stir just beneath the surface, the questions I didn't answer today, the emotions I didn't fully process, the moments that played on repeat in my mind. I don't want to carry those into my rest. I need your peace, your quietness, your whisper, not as a momentary escape, but as a true soul-deep stillness that lingers and heals. So I invite you now to take your place. Fill this room with your presence. Wrap around my heart. Breathe into my mind. Let every burden begin to melt in your nearness. I surrender to your comfort. I surrender to your pace. I release the hurried rhythm I've held all day, and I receive your calm. Let every voice of fear be silenced in your light. Let every lie I believe today dissolve in your truth. Where there has been striving, let there now be softness. Where there has been tension, let there now be ease. Where there has been noise, let there now be the sacred sound of stillness. You are not a God of confusion, but of peace, and it is your peace I long for now. If my mind races ahead to tomorrow, remind me that you are already there. If my thoughts drift to what went wrong today, remind me that your mercy is new every morning. You are not waiting for me to fix myself before I come to you. You are inviting me to come exactly as I am, tired, tender, tangled in thought, and to rest in your presence. I do not need to perform for you. I do not need to pretend. I need only to welcome you, to make room in this moment for your spirit to move gently through me, to soften my inner world, to lead me beside still waters, even now. And I know that as I yield to you, peace will follow. The kind of peace that is not tied to circumstance, but to presence, your presence. So I lay myself down with an open heart and a willing spirit. Come, Holy Spirit, bring your stillness. Saturate every corner of this night with your calm, and let me rest not just in body, but in soul. For where you are, there is peace, and where there is peace, I can sleep in safety and joy. As the night deepens and the world continues to slow, let your heart be nourished by the living Word of God. Let His promises be the light that gently guides you into rest. You are not alone with your thoughts. You are not abandoned in your weariness. God's Word is near, and it is alive, speaking peace into every corner of your being. Even now, speak His truth quietly in your soul. In peace, I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. These are not just comforting words from Psalm 4:8. They are declarations of faith, anchors for your night. When you lie down, you are not vulnerable. You are protected by the Almighty. When you sleep, you are not unaware. You are guarded by His angels. When your thoughts try to wander, His truth can rein them in and bring stillness. Let His word do the work tonight. Where there is anxiety, let His promise in John 14:27 bring you back to center. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. His peace is not dependent on your circumstances. It is His nature, and He gives it freely. If your mind starts drifting into uncertainty, gently recall 2 Timothy 1-7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and a sound mind. You are not at the mercy of fear. You are not a prisoner of racing thoughts. You have been given a sound mind, one that can rest, one that can trust, one that can receive the stillness He offers. Even as you lay here now, God's word is acting like a shield around you and a gentle whisper within you. It defends against the lies of the enemy. It reminds you of who you are, chosen, beloved, secure. His word says in Proverbs 3:24, when you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. This is a promise you can claim tonight, not by effort, but by faith. As your body begins to settle, speak quietly in your heart. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. Let Psalm 23 become the song that sings you to sleep. His guidance is here. His refreshment is here. You are being led into rest, not by accident, but by design. You don't have to search for the right words. His word is already enough. Let it live in you tonight. Let it echo through your sleep. Let every breath become a quiet yes to His promises. You are safe. You are seen. You are loved. And His word is watching over you as you sleep. While you rest, God does not. As your eyes begin to close and your body drifts towards sleep, your Heavenly Father remains awake. He does not slumber. He does not turn away. His presence does not fade when the lights are turned off or when the noise of the world is silenced. In fact, it is often in the stillness of night that His work becomes most evident, not to your eyes, but to your spirit. While you sleep, God is moving. He is aligning what needs to be aligned. He is protecting what you cannot see. He is doing what only He can do. This is the beauty of trusting in the Lord, that you are never truly alone, never truly unguarded. While your thoughts pause and your heart slows its rhythm, His love surrounds you like an invisible shield. He is not waiting for you to wake up to begin caring again. His care is constant, unbroken by time, undisturbed by your exhaustion. Even when you forget He is near, He never steps away. Tonight, you are free to rest, not because everything is finished, but because the one who began a good work in you is faithful to complete it. He sees what's ahead. He's preparing what you've been praying for. He's opening doors you haven't even knocked on yet, and He's working behind the scenes in places you cannot reach. His plans are not delayed by your rest. They are enriched by it. For when you sleep, you are placing full trust in His sovereignty. You are saying without words, God, I trust You to do what I cannot. Let that trust quiet your soul tonight. Let it loosen the grip of anxiety that tells you have to keep holding everything together. You don't. He's got it. Let go of the need to understand. Let go of the pressure to solve it all. Just breathe. Just rest. Just let your heart lean into the mystery of divine care that continues through every hour of the night. You might not feel it, but He is there. You might not see it, but He is working. You might not hear a whisper, but He is speaking peace over your life. In dreams, in silence, in stillness, God is moving. He is calming storms that never reached you. He is setting things right that you'll discover only in the light of morning. This is who He is: a faithful Father, a vigilant shepherd, a tireless King. So, you can close your eyes in peace. You can release your thoughts. You can let your mind drift into rest, knowing this one truth: God is working while you sleep. And because He is, you can let go completely. He's holding it all. He's holding you. And tonight, that is enough. When everything around you feels uncertain and your heart is weary from trying to make sense of the noise, there is one constant: you can always return to the Good Shepherd. He knows you. He sees you. He calls you by name. And even now, as you settle into this moment of quiet, He is near. You don't have to search far for Him. He has always been leading you, even when the path was unclear, even when you didn't feel Him close. As you breathe in the stillness of the night, let your heart remember who your shepherd is. He is not a distant observer, indifferent to your fears. He is the one who walks with you through the valley. He does not hurry you forward or scold you for stumbling. He gently guides. He faithfully provides. He guards your life with a love that cannot be shaken. Trust grows in the quiet, in the places where striving ceases. Tonight, in this sacred pause, let trust begin to deepen. You don't have to have every answer. You don't need to hold every detail. The shepherd holds it all. The things you forgot, the concerns you're still carrying, the people you love but cannot fix, they are all safe in His hands. He does not forget. He does not fail. He does not change. Picture yourself now resting in a green pasture, the way Psalm 23 describes. You are not wandering. You are not exposed. You are cared for. The shepherd stands watch as you rest, eyes never closing, heart never distracted. There is no danger He cannot handle. There is no path He cannot navigate. You are free to breathe, to release, to rest, because you are not in control, and that is a good thing. As you let go tonight, trust becomes your anchor. It is not blind or naive. It is rooted in the faithfulness of the one who has led you this far. Think back on the times He has rescued you, comforted you, shown up in ways only He could. He has never left you. He never will. The shepherd who gave His life for the sheep will not forget the one who calls out to Him in the quiet of night. So as your body begins to relax, let your spirit follow. Trust doesn't always look like strong declarations or bold actions. Sometimes it looks like soft breathing and open hands. Sometimes it sounds like a quiet whisper in the dark. Jesus, I trust you. And that is enough. That is more than enough. Let the shepherd lead you into peace now. Let Him quiet the noise, steady your breathing, and remind you that you are not walking alone. You never have been. You never will be. You are under His care, and His care is perfect. As the night wraps around you and silence takes the place of sound, allow your heart to remember all that God has done. In the quiet, there is room for gratitude. In the stillness, you can reflect on the kindness that has followed you all your days. This moment is not empty, it is full of God's presence, and in His presence we give thanks. Thank Him for the breath that still moves through your lungs. Thank Him for the moments you didn't even recognize as blessings, the ones that slipped by unnoticed but carried grace. Think of the times when you didn't know how you would make it through, and yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still being held. God has never stopped being faithful. Even when days felt heavy, even when nights felt endless, His hand was upon you. His mercy was new every morning. His grace met you in your weakness. His patience waited for you when you drifted. His strength carried you when you were too tired to walk. And now, here in the quiet of this night, His faithfulness has followed you once again. Let gratitude soften the edges of your heart, not because everything is perfect, but because God is. Not because life is easy, but because He is always near. There is peace in remembering who He has been. There is rest in recalling how He has shown up. You may not see the full picture, but you've seen glimpses enough to know He's working even in the silence. Whisper thanks for the things you understand and for the things you don't, for the blessings that came in ways you expected, and for the ones that came wrapped in difficulty but left behind strength. Thank Him for His word that speaks, for His Spirit that comforts, for His Son who intercedes for you even now. You are not forgotten. You are not passed over. God's faithfulness is not something you hope for. It is something you live inside. It is the air around you. It is the anchor beneath you. It is the light that guides you home. Even now, His faithfulness has prepared a place of peace for you to lie down and rest. As you breathe in the calm of this night, let thanksgiving flow from within you like a river, quiet, steady, sincere. There is no need for fancy words, just a heart turned toward the Father with gentle thanks. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for not letting go. Thank you for loving me even when I couldn't see it. And as you drift towards sleep, let your spirit settle into this truth. He has been faithful. He is faithful, and He will be faithful still. There is no moment He has missed, no need He has overlooked. You are resting not only in this bed, but in the promise that God will never leave you. For that, Even in silence, your soul can say thank you. As this night stretches gently across the sky, you are invited to drift, not just into sleep, but into a deeper stillness, the rest that comes from knowing God is with you. You've walked through the thoughts of the day, laid your burdens at His feet, opened your heart to His peace, and now you are here, cradled in the quiet where His presence surrounds you completely. You don't need to worry about tomorrow. You don't need to fix anything before you close your eyes. You are not missing anything. You are not behind. You are right where you need to be in the care of the one who never sleeps. While you rest, God moves. While you dream, He works. His hands never grow tired. His eyes never leave you. Even now, His Spirit is gently calming every storm inside you. Let your thoughts slow. Let your breath ease. Let your body grow heavy with rest. Feel the weight of the world slipping off your shoulders, carried by the hands of a faithful God who never lets go. He has seen every part of this day. He has not missed a moment, and He is not leaving you now. Let tonight be a sacred pause, a moment where nothing else is needed. You do not need to understand everything to be safe. You do not need to feel everything perfectly to be loved. God's presence is not based on your strength. It is a gift of His grace. You are safe because He has made it so. You are resting because He invites you to. You are at peace because He is your peace. Listen to the quiet. It is not empty. It is filled with the whisper of God's love. He is saying, I am here. Be still. You are mine. Let those words be the last thing you hold tonight. Let them be your pillow, your blanket, your covering. Let them follow you into your dreams. If your mind wanders, let it wander back to Him. If your thoughts rise again, let them settle again into His arms. There is no pressure here. There is only peace. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to sleep. You are allowed to let go. For tonight and every night, you are held in the hands of a God who keeps watch while you close your eyes. And as you fall asleep, know this: you are never alone. Not in this moment, not in the middle of the night, not in the quiet hours when no one else is near. God is here. His peace is here. His love is here. So rest now, child of God. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and drift gently, slowly, completely into His perfect rest.